Up, guys? Jeff Silversmith here again tonight, Monday night. No $50 rolls, no quarter rolls, but I had these nickels in my safe. So I have this, and I have a second box here. So we'll see what we can do with what we have here. I don't know if we're going to find a lot of silver out of these, but who knows? We may find some nickel variations. We may find who knows what. But we at least have something to search. What's up, Cato? We at least have something to search tonight. Scott Jarvie, City Goat, and Fleabag, and Smouse House, Mike the Greek, of course. We at least have something to search. We'll see what happens with these nickels. I do know one thing, is that my bank will let me bring back any coins I want of anything. So that means I can go looking around everywhere. What's up, James Eller? Hi, Mike. So I can go looking around for anything, dimes and quarters and nickels and whatever, and this bank will take the change back. So I won't have to take it back to the bank I got it from. So that's always a plus when you're looking for boxes. I have one I haven't been able to call yet, but there's one bank we'll see over in the city, the First National Bank, to see if it can still get $50. And then I'll go around here and I'll say, I just need you to order boxes for me, and then I won't bring them back to you. You know, I got a place to take them. So that is good. As long as I have a place to take them, that is good. All right. I don't know much about nickels other than they're silver war nickels. If you guys have some variations I should be looking for, let me know. I'm happy to look for anything. Those look all pretty new. I might need to open the other one. This could have been the one I started to open. It was all the same year. Oh yes, this is. I'll see if I can open the other box, see if it's different. I might just open this. These are all 2020Ds. But let me know if there's any variation in 2020 that I need to look for. But yeah, I remember opening these, and these were all 2020s. Now, after opening one, but I think we'll put these back and we'll try the other box. I didn't really look through any of these. But I do have one I did not open. So we'll see if we at least have some circulated nickels in the other one. Hello, sister. What's up, Dan? No, I haven't been able to. Oh my goodness, it may be the same thing. First National, I haven't been able to get hold of them yet. We may just have to open these and send these back in if they're all the same. This might be 2018. $2019D and 2020D. Oh my goodness. The hindsight here, yeah, exactly. Let's have a peek if there's anything we can find in these. Let's see if there's any 2019 nickel errors. Jefferson nickel reverse die clash or die crack. What's up, Hunter? I know, it's just not right. Both of these are. It's been so long since I'd looked through them, they've just been sitting in my safe. And I was trying to see if there's any variations on the 2020 or 2019 Ds that we can look for. $2009 coins from what, Hunter? Hi, Catherine. Looks like got a 2000. $2020 nickels. What's there to look for? What this coin looks like: obverse, reverse, mint mark, location, special features. Oh, I don't think I'll have any. It looks like I got one of the boxes is 2020 Ds and this box is 2019 Ds. Huh. there are 2020s, 2019 Ds that have penny-like finishes. Oh, sure, Hunter. Because I don't know if these are worth opening if they're all the same year. They do have the die crack that runs right across his head. Hmm. But even if that happens, they (2005). Those would be fun. If we had 2005, we could search for buffaloes. But I don't have those. You think I should keep these, City? Hey, Dennis. Yeah, it's just they're all 2019, I believe. (2020, 2019). Well, that kind of bums me out. Kind of bums me right out. We got a 2020 box and a 2019 box of nickels. So I have nothing to search. No, yeah, they're all uncirculated. 2019, 2020. Both from the Denver Mint. So what I do have is a bunch of pennies when I did when I bought a collection, had a bunch of pennies in it, and I haven't searched every one. Maybe we'll get lucky with some pennies and see if there's anything worthwhile. Or interpretive dance. Hey, I'm almost willing to do that now, the way I'm feeling about this. Or interpretive dance. Yes, I should call them cents because a lot of people get outraged when you call them pennies. All right, we got at least dates on some of these. We'll start with the tens. We have tens here. You're right. I better get on that. We got some tens. So 1910 to 1919 in this little wonderful batch here. What am I looking for? $19.10 to $19.19. Ooh, a set sells for $60. Somebody put on 1910 to 1919. Oh, we got the small set. All right, I'm going to need help from the chat tonight. Looks like we got a 1917. And I don't see a mint mark, but there could be one. I don't think so. 1917. 1910. 1918. 1919. That's a pretty good 1918. 1918. 1919D. 1919. 1916. 1919. That's actually a 17. 1917D. 1918. 1914. We'll find some decent looking ones after we separate these from 1910 to 1919. And then we'll go and try to look up some values on some of these, see if they're worth putting into 14D is a good one. Okay. I'll look for that and I'll be right back. Have to use restroom real quick. Be right back. All right. You know what? Let's do this. Let's try to bring the camera over here so I can. Bring you in on what I'm doing. Maybe we can see the dates together. If I get it close enough and let it. I gotta try to. What do we got there? What are you seeing? 1915? That's what I'm seeing. What's up, Shocker? Okay, camera. Let's go. Trying to focus you in so that you don't see the other coins behind. Looks like a 17. Are those coordinates, Shocker? Blank card. Let's see if I got one. I'm just trying to get it to focus on the coin since the and not the other coins behind it. Oh, mintages of the years. Oh, I got you. Oh, okay. That's very helpful. Thank you, Shocker. Come on. Okay, so and so. Ooh, that's a big old 0. That's a 1910. Big old 0. We've got I should try to do more than one. I don't have a solid one though that I could put everything on. $146 in the middle. That's not too bad. That's better. See if we can do 5 at once. You got a headache, Daniel? I got you. Well, that was, oh, there's a 1911. 3 1919s and a 1917. So we kind of got a running thing over here. We got 10s, 11s, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. This one was a pretty good 18 overall. Had a lot of good luster, good solid notes as well. Or a solid stamp. There's one of my, this might work better. I got a nice comic book. And there we have 10 cents. Look at that. I mean, a lot of these are pretty nice. It's an 18, another 18. 19, 19, 13, like that one. 1913. First one of those. And 1918D. $19.14 there. $19.18D. 1919. And another 1919. We're going to get a lot of those, I think. We're going to get a lot of 1919s. But hey, that's okay. At least I know what I'm looking for now. And then we can go. Ooh, there's an 18S. I don't know if there's a. See that one? 1918S. Anybody let me know if there's an S variation that's tough to get or. That one looks tough too. That could be a D or an S. Probably a D. 1917. $19.11. $19.18. $19.17. It looks like a 1919S as well. I got my glasses off, so let me see if anybody's found anything about the S. Oh, 34 million on an 18S. That's pretty low mintage. What about the 17P? So that's the blank ones here for us. Does have a DDO that is valuable. Okay, we can look through that too. Almost. What about the 1919S shocker? That has a mint mark of some sort, but I need to get my other magnifying glass to be able to see that one. It's 1917 something. $19.18. No mint mark, so Philadelphia. $19.18. That looks like an S as well for 1919. I just lost that one. And then we have just a 1919. Oh, okay. 1919S is in this. Vibe was an 18S. Yeah, I just had so many of these from when I got that one collection a while ago. I just never. Although I did spend the time with one of these by putting them in like 20s and 30s. These might just be like 40s and 50s total. But one big bag, I did take the time to separate into 10s and 20s and 30s and so on, but I never really looked through each one yet. That's very true, Barrett. I am fresh out of halves. Nobody wants to give me any anymore, so we got to go through some pennies. This looks like a 1915 maybe, or 1917. 1917. 1918D. At least I might have found one 1918S. $19.19. Gonna have a lot of those, I think. 1919. Oops. That was a save. $19.16. $19.18. Looks like 1917D. $19.16. 1918. 1919. 19. 17D. 17. 1911. This one is got a little melancholia on it. I mean, it looks like a 1919. Or is that a 49? Can't always be sure. More look at it, looks like a 4. I don't know. Put a few more up there. We'll try to get through tonight. Then hopefully next week. Well, I can't say for sure. But since my bank is willing, in Council Bluff, is willing to take back any change that I get, and which means I can go anywhere and try to find whatever boxes that people are willing to give up. So I got quite a few banks in town that may have boxes, and they just aren't willing to take all the change back if I search it. But I can go ahead and take the change back to my bank in the city. So that's a good thing. All right. Spend half my stream with my glasses out because that's a nice 1913. Haven't hit any 12s yet. I nearly tumble the whole thing down. $19.19. 17. Yeah, that one's tough. Maybe a 12, maybe my first 12. 12 or 13. One of the two. We'll put in the 13 and we'll look at it again. 14. 19. 17. 19. 13. This is riveting entertainment, I know, my friends. I am so sorry I didn't get any coins. I thought at least one. Ooh, 1910. I thought one of these boxes was circulated, but it was not to be. Of nickels. 16. 13. There's our first 12. Look at that. 2 12s in a row. BD 14. At least it's something different than 19. 10. 19. It's like 18. Looks like a 19, 10, or 16. That one is definitely well patinaed. Took me that long to think of that word, patinaed. 1911. 18. I think I'll put some of these 18s and 19s back in the bag except for that. 13. 17. I was going to put that in the 12s. Ooh. 19. 19. Destroyed 19. Most of these aren't the best, but 18. Still kind of on the look through them and see if we can't find anything that's worth a haunch, worth more than a penny. That one's rough. 17. 18. 17. 10. 17. Yeah, we'll get rid of a few of these. There is the man, Sith Lordly. What is up? How are you, my friend? Sith Lordly from Spine Ticks. Guys, if you ever are interested in just hanging out and having a good time, they have a nice Saturday night, kind of I'd like to call it a variety show. I've been on it one time with, I did some Marvel packs, but I think he'll probably have me on again because I do a lot of different stuff that they like to talk about. Well, I would say that. I mean, you guys do a lot of different things. So it's just kind of a fun hangout. Everybody chats about different things, what they like in their different collecting perspective. Unfortunately, I'd have probably 30 people to preach this to, Sith, but The banks are being stingy, and I'm not able to get boxes of $50 at the moment to search through for silver. So I'm going through some pennies that I have from the early part of the century, over 100 years ago. They're 1910s through 1919s. But yeah, if you just want to hang out on a Saturday night, they usually start around, I think it's 8 p.m. my time, or maybe 9, because they start at 7, I think, on the West Coast. Is that right, Sith? 1912, 68 million. That's good. $68 million. That's good. Oh, I was going to get rid of some of these, wasn't I? Let me find that. Yeah, we'll keep that 18S out. Oh, 8 p.m. Pacific. Okay. So that's 10 p.m. Midwest time, 11 East Coast time. So I know some of you guys are night owls like me. So go say hey to the boys at Spine Ticks and tell them JSS sent you. All right, we'll get back to the painstaking task of trying to find valuable pennies from 1910 to 1919. Most 1919s and 1918s are just meh, but only 36 million of this 1918S. So that puts it in kind of a low mintage run, this 1918S. So we'll keep searching for things there. And yeah, Mike, get your pennies out and go through yours as we're going through these. The painstaking search. 1910. And 1912, right? You said 68 mil. So that's looking on the low mintage run as well. 17. $19. 16. And just a silhouette. Yeah, that one's not an S. That one's a D. The painstaking task. $19.10. $19. 17. I think we'll just look for 16s through 10s. 17 through 19 we'll just put back in the bag. To 16. $19. That one can't really see with that smudge there. Looks like an 18. 19. And 19. I'm going to look back at your mintages on a couple of these years. 12 was 68 million. Okay, that one. Yeah, 18S. 18S, 34 mil. We want to look for that. Well, 18D is only 47. I had a few of those, but we'll go with the S's there. 1913, just in general, just P only had 76 mil. And we can look at the P's too. Oh, 1917, I put those away. I'm horrible. Maybe we'll have to look at some mintage on some of the other ones. We got 12 and 13, 68 and 76. That's pretty good. And we know a lot of these are getting harder and harder to find, of course, because now at a point where these are over 100 years old. Oh, well over the century mark. $19.11. Okay, what are you trying to tell me here? That is weird looking. Looks like a 1917, but I don't know what that's smashed into. Mm-hmm. 1919. 16D. $19. Rough. Rough. Yeah, doggies are acting up out there, aren't they? Shoot, way out there. Here, shoot, here, if I knew the rest of the words, I'd sing it. $19.12. Not a bad one. What's this one? This one almost looks destroyed completely. 19. 19. 19. Ooh, wow. That's tough right there. I'm going to say it's a 17, but I don't know what you guys think. Got the 19 pretty solid, but after that, I don't have a clue. I'm going to say it's a 17. 17 as opposed to a 12. 14. Wow, 1936. This is in a completely wrong bag. That's how punch drunk I was probably getting. Oh, the 46. 19. 19. 18. 18. This is actually pretty amazing when you think about it. I'm holding a penny in my hand from 1919. 104 years ago, this was minted. Can't imagine where that penny has traveled until it got to my door a few years ago. $19.11. That's 17. That's why I tend to get fascinated with a lot of this stuff, is because of that. My mind starts to go back into the I mean, this is minted in Philadelphia and sent out on the East Coast. Most of the Denver one, that's another 36. I was really punch drunk. 19. Most of the Philadelphia stuff went out on the East Coast, and the Denver stuff went to the Midwest. And then, of course, the S's went to the West Coast. Who knows where these pennies could have traveled from? Another 36, man. 1910. That's one of the reasons I got into coin collecting. It's just the history behind each design. What's up, Houdat? Hey, Cyclone. It may. 36 may have quite a few. We can do karaoke. That'd be good. We'll do karaoke night. He almost got me to do interpretive dance, yeah. Yes, they did. Then and they stopped production there of copper cents for about a year and a half. With the steel cents. Can you imagine interpretive dance plus karaoke? I would blow Mike the Greek's mind if I did that. I know. I almost wish I was one of those psychics that could touch something. They're tactical psychics, and they can hold it and feel where it's been. And that'd be like a dream. Couldn't tell anybody I could do that, but because they would try to use me for anything. Yeah, karaoke and interpretive dance at the same time. Well, 14 of you regulars, I am so happy that you've decided to stay with me and watch me look through a bunch of wheat cents. Let's see what we can find in here. And we'll probably go through some of the lower mintage runs of these wheat cent years. Who knows? We might see if they're worth cleaning up a little bit. See if we can do a little soapy water, dab dry, pepper towel, just so we don't scratch them like some of the other cleaners do. Oh, awesome. I could do the do some of the Frozen soundtrack for you guys. Do a little Elsa for you. Look at that. I got a 31 in here. What is going on? 31Q, whatever that means. Dee-dee-dee. That's a 19S. I guess we'll keep the S's out. Uh-oh. He's getting all huffy with one of his toys. Might be running in here gurring. Dee-dee-dee. 14. And that one is just... It looks like a 14. Yep. Dirty 14. Another 14. 12. 19. 19. Did they make 15s? I don't know if they made 15s. 14. As it decides to fall apart on me again. I just got to get too close to this thing and I'm going to have it up so high. I just bet this is a 19 and not a 15. Oh, that's a 15. I was just wondering why I only had one 15. Unless that's a really low mintage. That one's a little rough. Hard to see it. Probably a 13, but I'm not gonna. 17. Another 36. 19. That's 1916 with a mint marker. That might be this as well. 14. $17D. I think you said those were kind of a low run. That's got a nice patina to it. 1918. $17. Almost done with the tens. Looks like it breaks off there. It could be a 1913D. 10, 11, 12. We'll put it right there. We'll check it again. 16. 11. 17. 19. That's a 14. This has got a serious patina on it. Looks like a 1919D. 1917. All right. So now we got 17, 18, and 19 in this one bag, which is kind of good. And we know these are all copper. Anything before a certain year have all been copper. No, I'm not filling the book cycle. I'm just kind of trying to fill some time and so I can still enjoy the time I have with you guys on Monday. Keep trying to figure out what I can get for rolls. My bank can't get me any rolls, but they're willing to take whatever I bring them, which is great. So if I can just find rolls offhand from banks and just buy boxes from them and not take it back to them, they'll be happy. $1913 Ooh. Holy cow. 1915 flat, just 29. If any one of those is an S, just 4 million. Wow, wow, wow. 1931 S. Let's see if that was an S. I don't think it was, but let me make sure I find the 31 over here. It is. Yeah, it's a 1931D. So, fortunately, no S there. So, let's start off with the 10s. We'll start off with the 10s and we'll see if there's anything worth maybe cleaning a little bit if we got some nice, if they're not completely worn to death. 1931D, okay, that's still pretty good. If it was an S, yeah, I would have loved an S. And a G4, okay. Let's see what we got for. All right. Looks like 1910. Philadelphia was 146 million. So that's quite a bit for 1910. An S had 6. There were 4,000 mat proofs. Wow. I don't see any D's, so I don't know if they had D's in 1910. 6 million for S, 146 million for P, which was blank. Matte proof. We need to look for matte proofs too. So we'd like to see an S on any of these 1910s. Otherwise, most of them are just I don't know if we saw any mint marks on these or not. Oh, this is a big O. I wonder. See that O as opposed to this O? I don't know if this one. Maybe it's not. I'm not seeing any mint marks on these at all. So these are part of the common 1910 Philadelphia's of a 146 mil. Yeah, no wonder the SVDB that I had was 484,000. The SVDB from 1909. All right, 1911. We got 101 million in the P12. Almost 10%, just over 10% of the P's for D's, and about a third of that for S's, 4 million. So let's look at our 11s here and see if we can find some minty marks. We need some minties. No minty mark. Oh, it's just looks like environmental damage on that one. Oh, that's a 1918. I just decided to have there. No minty. We need any mint mark would be good. Well, if that's an S, that's 4 million right there. We'll look at that a little harder. These 11s are all P's. But let's have a look at this one a little harder. See if that's. By golly, that is an S. We've got a 1911S. That has a mintage of 4.6. No, just 4 million. So that one's a little rare. We'll keep that out. Again, probably only worth 20 cents in G4 or whatever. All right. 68 million for P and 12. D is 10. 4.4. Again, I don't have a lot of 12s here. That looks like a big no mint mark. No mint mark. $29.70 for an 11S. Sweet. And a G4. Gotta love it. These 12s are commons. So I had $5.40 for a G4 on the 31D. Is that what you said? For that 540? Oh boy. 1914. We are looking for D's in that one. 1914, we have 75 million P's, 4 million S's, and just over 1 million, 1.1 million D's. Yeah, 31D. Okay. That's 540. That's good. All right. 19. Oh, did I skip 13? I did. These are 13s, I think. Yeah, we got 1913 next, but 14 we're looking for D's. 13 we are looking for, well, S. They got a pretty good 76 million, 15 million for D's, and 6 million for S's. So still a pretty good amount for each, but we want, of course, a mint mark of particularly an S. There is a mint mark, but that's a 14. So let's put that over there. Look like a 14D. All right, the 13s are just all there. Got the 14s here. So yes, 1914, 75 million P, 1.1, almost 1.2 million in D, 4 million in S. So S doubled D this time, which is crazy. What are you doing? I don't want you getting up here right now. So yeah, we're looking for D's in the 14s. D, baby, come on. Somebody try to throw a D on there. Look at that. That one's tough. It is an S, but I don't know if it's a 14. So hard. got the 4 there, but then I go up top and it looks like a 3. Or it could be an 8. It looks like it's open, so I'm going to say it's a 3. I could have put a 13. Is the 13S the one we're looking for? Is S the better mint mark in 13? Yeah, but that's only 6 million, but that's all right. That's a better mint mark. Then in 1915, they're all pretty low. So I could say no matter what this is, and I think it's just a 15 no mint mark. Yeah. That's still 29 million for Philadelphia. So yeah. That's their lowest mintage for yours. For yours. Okay, 1916. All pretty big. 131, 35, and 22. Then I'm going to look. Ooh. 1927. D and S. Woo. 1931. D and S. Woo. We did get a D. But I got more 30s to look through. We'll look through that if I don't find any coins. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do a duck fight after this, because most of these are, the mintage is pretty big even with a mint mark, but it's a little better with a mint mark than without. Little better if it has a mint mark than if it doesn't. Well, we found a couple. Not too shabby. So we got 1918S, 1917D over here. Bum, 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 bum. D is 55 million. 17s aren't too great. But I mean, that could be good for 17. So we'll put our marked ones up here. These are all of our Philadelphias. They're kind of common-y. Ad hominy comedy. We're going to put our camera back to where it normally is, and I think we're going to have some duck fights. Call it a night. I'll keep searching, guys, as I now just have to find the coins. I don't need to find a bank to take the coins, but I do need to find the coins themselves. 17P has a DDO. Okay. I got a lot of those to look. I put the 17s, 18s, and 19s here. So we'll still look at those later. But these were 30s and 40s that happened to be in there. I was definitely punch drunk when I was finished going through that. But let us get 3 duckies out here for my wonderful people who decided to stay with me and search pennies tonight, as we continue to go on a search for more coins. I shouldn't say pennies. I keep saying pennies. Cents. They are cents. All right. I'm going to put a word in chat. All you have to do is retype that word. Capitals don't matter. You can capitalize, just spelling. So since we've been searching them and talking about them, here we go. Cents. Cents. Says I have 15 viewers. We'll see if we get over 20. I'm hoping so, Cyclone. But I mean, First Interstate Bank isn't a small bank. They got quite a few branches all over the country, and their entire where they get their coins from, they're saying no to everything other than their normal, what they normally order every week. So I'm just not sure. $17. $17, that means we just need a 27. That's amazing. Or 18. 18. Yeah, right, go with their allocation. Isn't 6 times 6 times 6 18? I should use 20 side because then I can roll a 1. All right, here we go. First roll is 14. 14 for our red-headed Bill Duck over here. 10 for our Buddy Blue here. And that was 19 now with Mike Shells. And lucky for Mike Shells, I rolled a 20. So then I can roll again to try to get him a 19. But it is an 8. That's another thing I like about StreamYard here is I can go up and you can count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Farmer Phil for number 8. Up next, number 9. Number 10. Todd is number 10. $11, $12, $13. $14, Elmo's Fun. Elmo's Fun. All right, there you have your participants. There you have your participants. We have Farmer Phil as the turducken. We have the Todd. Robin's Egg Blue. And then we have Almost Fun with his fiery red angry head. Let's get a red one there. We got a blue one here. We got kind of a green turd colored there. Green turd colored. All right. What do we have? What do we have? Let's get her started here. Let's get it started in here. There are no losers in duck fights. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Who's going to start us off tonight? Well, none of them. None of them right now. There's no start. No start. We did get a start. Almost Fun hit a 15. Almost Fun is going to hit the Todd. Start off this thing. We got 18. Todd is going to hit him right back on the head and tie him up. 1 to none. Farmer Phil. The turducken is feeling a little sludgy tonight. Oh, a 7. Ooh, no. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Almost Fun. Getting a double hit with the 20. Ba-boom, ba-boom. 19. Farmer Phil says, I'm not out of this yet. I'm crawling my way up out of the toady. 1-5. Oh my, 16. Almost Fun puts him in a very commanding position. Up 4 to 1 to 1. Is he going to end it right here? Almost 13. But Farmer Phil says, I'm going to keep catching up one at a time. Maybe Jeff will roll me a 20. I don't know. Yeah, I counted it down one at a time after my name. So that is my screen. So I had you. Where did I have Barrett? Or budget? Yeah, budget. You were way up higher. So this is me. I started there. Then we had 1, 2, and 3. You were number 3 on my screen. You were number 3 on my screen, partner. Yeah, you're going to see your screens different, but when I'm showing them, I'm going down one at a time per name. And that's my screen, and that's what matters. Well, Fleabag to Todd again. I had here I am, and this is 2, or this is Mike is 1, 2, 3, 4 for Coin Pimp, 5 for Catherine, 6 for Sublime, 7 for Drogan, 8 for Phil, 9 for Fleabag, 10 for Todd. We had 8 and 10 and 14. My screen is the only screen that matters, and I'm going down one at a time after my name. Well, I mean, I'm telling you what it is. If you don't like it, then I don't have to do this. I'm giving this stuff away for free. If you don't like how I'm doing it, then we can quit doing it. Nothing to be strange about. This is free silver I'm giving away. It's not like I'm giving away silver to make somebody richer than somebody else, because it's making me poorer. Farmer Phil up 3. Now he's just making a steady crawl back. $17 and $17 for Elmo. 17 wins it for Elmo. I'm not going to have that. My word's final. I don't care what it says on your screen. If you don't want me to do it anymore because you're not winning, I'm sorry you're not winning. It's the luck of the draw. And, we don't have to do it anymore. Definitely not going to have complaining over free silver I'm sending to everybody. Alrighty, what do we got? All right, we got some nice 64s for Todd and Farmer Phil, and we got a couple quarters I'm going to give them. And then we got a nice, what we got? What do we got for Elmo's Fun? Elmo's Fun. Elmo's Fun. Elmo's Fun. 2 walking liberty. I'll give you a quarter too. Well, I mean, I appreciate that and I understand that, but just I'm going down one at a time on StreamYards. This is a different program than YouTube. The chat's different, but chat's always different for everybody. In chat, I'm going to get some help to get the OBS done so that we can go back to the old way, so you can see the screen, see my screen definitively, and so we'll get it back to the other one so everybody can see definitively what my screen looks like. But I figured it was pretty much the same when I was going down and one by one on my screen, because I'm not skipping anybody. But there you go. 2 90%ers, 2 90%ers, 3 90%ers for Elmo's Fun. Thank you so much, guys. Tonight, hopefully next week, we'll have some actual things to search and not just completely uncirculated nickels like there were, or just going through pennies. So I'm going to keep looking through other banks to try to get some other boxes, since I do have a dump bank. So since the dump bank is good about it, a lot of the banks will give me coins if I'm not bringing them back to them. So again, thanks so much, guys. We'll see you next week. We'll hopefully have some coinage to search. You guys have a great rest of your week. Great night this evening. We'll see you next week.